Today I'm taking you on a huge in-store try-on at Talbots. Okay, so we're off to Talbots. I made a styling appointment. I have no idea what they picked for me, so I'm a little bit scared. So that's where we're headed today. I have to stop and make a very important stop. We have to get a cheeseburger on the way because Mama's hungry and I don't like to shop on an empty stomach. So we're gonna stop at Mickey D's on the way. I made an appointment with one of their stylists and I let them pick out all of my outfits. It starts out a little bit rocky, but come along and see what happens and make sure to stay to the end so you find out all of the things I kept or maybe not kept. So not only am I trying on whatever they find for me, and I'm keeping fingers crossed that it fits and that it's cute, so we'll see. But I also asked you guys what you wanted me to look for while I was there, and I think it was Karen, I believe, that wanted me to look for some cute summery linen clothes, so I'll be looking and trying on those if I can find them, hopefully. And then Patricia and my friend Linda wanted me to look for jeans, so hopefully my little store down here in Pinehurst, North Carolina has lots of good options, so we'll see. Still a little scared, but we'll see. All right, see you soon. Let's get into the outfits, but I wanted to mention that anybody can make a styling appointment at Talbots. It's completely free. All I did was fill out a form online, put my sizes down, and let them pick for me. So everything will be linked below if you're interested in anything. I wanted to mention as well that everything I'm showing except for two pieces come in Mrs. Petite, Petite Plus, and Regular Plus. So lots of great size ranges available, and let's see what she picked out for me. So when I walked in, she had several outfits picked for me and in the dressing room ready. So when I walked into the dressing room, I immediately knew I was in a little bit of trouble because I could tell it really wasn't my style or my taste, but I'm keeping an open mind and I'm gonna try on everything that she picks for me. So the first outfit was a pair of yellow jeans. These are their slim ankle jeans in yellow, of course. They have a very tapered fit, kind of a mom jean. The fit on me was not great, and that's one of the downsides to being in store. They only have the sizes, you know, that they have available there. So the fit was not great. I didn't love the style and they were too long. The inseam on these is 26.5. So I would have needed a smaller size and also would have had to hem them, but this is not really up my street, so I wasn't too interested in the pants anyway. The top is the Jacobean floral tie top. For some reason, this reminded me of Scrubs, and that's all I could see when I had this outfit on was that I was in Scrubs. That top just reminded me of that. So I really wasn't into either of these pieces, but I'm keeping an open mind. Outfit number two were these cute little whimsical Jacobean pants is what they call them, and these are a 22.5-inch inseam, so the length was okay on these. However, the fit was overall too big, and what she paired with it was this purple linen long sleeve button down shirt, which I love. And that's the one thing I can say about Talbots is they know how to do some petite tops. Love the way that the length is and the sleeves are just right. It is like perfection. I have to say I'm not a fan of the pants. It's just really not my style and not something that I gravitate toward, but it's a cute outfit, and just because I don't love it doesn't mean one of you guys might not love it. So I want to share everything that I tried on so you can see what they look like on me. Moving on to the next outfit is their perfect crop pants in this gorgeous green color. I actually really like these. I think I'm trying on a 2 petite in these. These have a 22.5-inch inseam, and these actually fit me really well. I like the way they fit. They're not too tight, they're not too loose. These are meant to be a crop. On me, they're more of an ankle. I actually like that better than being a crop. And then the top is this woodblock blooms popover, which is also really cute. I think together it is a very cute outfit. The top is not really my style, but I think it looks fantastic with the pants. And you'll see when I take out the top, it's a little bit oversized, wasn't the best fit for me. It does look very, very cute tucked in, but I'm feeling like some of their popovers run just a little bit big, so keep that in mind if you're interested in any of these. But I do really, really like the pants. Love this color. Outfit number 4, I kept the crop pants on, and then I tried on another linen button down. I love this. It's called their Playful Stripe shirt. I'm actually wearing it right now, so that's a little bit of a teaser of one of the items that I ended up keeping. Again, just love these linen tops. They're the perfect length. They're such good petite shirts at Talbots. Before we move on, I want to know how many of you shop at Talbots. Do you have a Talbots near you? If you do shop at Talbots, what are your favorite items to get? Is it their tops that you love? Is it their jeans? Is it, you know, do you get a lot of items from there? I'm really curious how many of you shop there and, you know, you're finding things on a regular basis that you really like from there. Let me know down in the comments. Outfit number 5, I kept on the striped linen shirt and I tried on a pair of their scalloped hem shorts. These again come in all of those different Mrs. Petite, Petite Plus, and regular plus, and then but each of those come in different inseam lengths at 6, 5, 7, and 6 respectively. So what I have on is the 5-inch, and I was really, really surprised at how I like this longer inseam. I don't love the scallops on the short. It's really not my style, but it did open my mind to a longer short. Typically I stay away from a longer short just because I have a short inseam, only about 25 inches. And by the way, if you're new here, I'm 5 feet tall. I have about 25-inch inseam. So typically I avoid that, but when I look back at the footage, I actually really like the longer short. So I may be on the hunt for some that are a little bit longer, but again, in that great color, the same color of the crop pants that I shared with you. In the next outfit, I'm trying on another pair of the perfect crop. These are in a chambray color. These were the same size as the green ones, but for some reason they have a little bit of a different fit on me. So again, not the best fit. I do love the chambray, but they're just overall too big for me, and they didn't have any other sizes or any smaller sizes available, but super cute, and I thought a lot of you may like them. So again, you're just going to have to kind of imagine that these actually fit better than they do, so that you can maybe imagine what they might look like on you, especially if you like the item and you're interested in it. But these are really, really cute. Love a chambray, but I would say these run maybe slightly on the bigger side, since the 2 in the green fit me and these were too big. The next outfit is a pair of jeans, and there are some of you who asked me to check out their jeans while I was there, so here you go. I have a few more as well. This is a pair of their wide crop jeans. These are 22.5-inch inseam, so they're a great length if you're petite. The fit is not great on me. They're a little bit too big, but if you're looking for a pair of jeans that you won't have to alter, this is a great option to check out. I'm not a big fan of the wide crop fit in the first place. I like a wide leg, I love a wide leg, but I don't like a cropped wide leg on me. They're very popular, they're trending all over the place. It's not my favorite style. The other thing I wanted to mention about this particular pair of jeans is that they felt very heavy for spring and summer. So keep that in mind if you take a look at these. Otherwise, they really are a good option that you wouldn't have to alter if you're in the market for a pair of wide crops. I have another pair of jeans in the next look. These are called their classic trouser jean. These have a 28-inch inseam, and then I'm wearing a white pointelle sweater with it. I actually loved these jeans. As you can see, they are obviously too long for me. These I would have to wear a heel with, and if I had a heel on, these would definitely work. These I loved the way they fit. They were loose, they were comfortable, and just that kind of very relaxed trouser style jean that I really like. I really enjoy these jeans. However, if you don't wear heels, these might be too long for you. So keep that in mind for the petite. Their 28-inch inseam might be too long for you. The sweater is a white pointelle sweater. I love this sweater. It is so soft. Again, that petite top from Talbots, they do it so well, and it's just right. So Love this sweater. It does come in a couple of other colors as well. Really, really like both of these pieces. I have another pair of jeans. These are their straight ankle jeans. These have a 24.5-inch inseam. These are a great jean. Again, perfect for petites. They're gonna hit you right at that ankle. You know, if you're a little bit shorter than me, maybe a little bit longer on you, or obviously taller, it's gonna be a little bit shorter on you. But these are a great jean. I like the way these fit. They're very simple. Again, a little heavy for spring and summer, but a really, really nice option for jeans. And again, I do have the same pointelle sweater on with this. The next look is definitely something I would have never picked out on my own, and when she brought them to my dressing room, I almost was like, yeah, that's not really my style, but I'm glad I gave it a chance. I actually ended up really loving these pants. They are flowy and soft and lightweight. These are their wide leg pull-on flower pants, and the colors in this are just so beautiful. I typically shy away from big, loud prints, and these are definitely that. But the feel of these, they are dreamy, and I could just imagine being on the beach with these. So comfortable. Loved these pants. I think they're so cute. They're a tad long for me, which doesn't bother me, especially in the summertime or at the beach, but such a comfortable pair of pants, and shockingly surprised at how much I really, really liked them. They have a 27.5-inch inseam in the petite, so just such a really cute pair of pants that I never would have tried. The next outfit is from, I believe it's called their Haven collection, and these do not come in all of the great size ranges. I think they're just like extra small through large or something like that, but they don't have all the great size ranges as all the other Talbots clothes do. So I wanted to mention that first and foremost. Now this set, I love the color of this chambray linen. The pants and the top are linen. I didn't like the set together. The pants themselves, and I'll show you how I styled them a little bit differently in the next look. The pants themselves I really liked. The shirt was a little bit oversized, wasn't really my style, felt a little kind of too matchy-matchy for me, which I'm not into, but really nice linen set. So if you like sets, this might be something you want to look at. But in the next outfit, I paired it with that white sweater that I showed you from earlier, and I like this so much better. It looks, to me, it looks completely different with something other than that linen shirt paired with it. So I can see this again. This just reminds me of beach, summertime, really easy, flowy pants. These pants have a little bit of a taper to them, which I like a wide leg a little bit better in my linen pants, but I actually really think they are so cute, and I love the color of these. So by this point, I think I had already been there for at least an hour, and I still had so much to try on, because every time I would try something on and put it back, she was bringing more to me. So this was exhausting. Fun, but exhausting. So anyway, moving on, the next thing I tried on was one of their soft Pima t-shirts in this really pretty pink color. Their t-shirts are really nice, and again, I just think any of their tops, I think some of them do run oversized, like their Poplin and some of those linen shirts from that other brand Haven, but the t-shirts are great. They are soft, they are comfortable, they fit well. So if you're in the market, definitely check these out. I love this pink color that I'm sharing with you here. The next outfit is a dress. This is their Poplin shirt dressed scalloped floral. And this looks to me very like typical of Talbots. Like when you look at this, don't you, to me, if I saw this on somebody, I would be like, oh, that's Talbots. Like you can tell it's definitely typical Talbot. I like the dress. It fit well for the most part. It just isn't my style. Wanted to share it anyway because I do think it fits really well, and if you're in the market for kind of a casual summer dress, this could be a great option. It was just a tad bit long for me, and again, not really my style, but wanted to make sure that I shared it because it might be your style, so you never know. The next dress is a linen dress. This is another piece from their Haven collection. This kind of, to me, feels more like a cover-up, a swimsuit cover-up or a beach cover-up. I love the color, I love the linen. It's a little big and a little long for me. but so cute. Had this been a little bit smaller, a little bit shorter, I definitely would have ended up taking this one home because I think it's such a great piece to have in the summer. It's a little bit see-through, however, a little bit sheer. So that's why I'm saying I think this would be better as a cover-up or maybe in a different color that wasn't so sheer, but definitely a cute dress to take a look at if this is something that you're looking for. I have another dress. This is their jersey shift dress, and this dress, it fits pretty well, a little bit long for me, otherwise it fit well everywhere else. This one was not my favorite. I think I had a dress like this back in the early 2000s that it reminded me of, and so to me it felt a little bit dated in style and in, I don't know, pattern, I guess. It's a cute dress, and it definitely is a place for this type of dress. It just isn't my style and not something that I'm looking for. You might be in the market for something like this, and so I wanted to share it with you. If you're a little bit taller than me, it's probably gonna fit a little bit better on you. The colors are beautiful in it, and I think it's a nice dress. It just wasn't my dress. The next outfit were a pair of black and white wide leg pull-on pants. So these are the same pants as the blue and white floral that I shared earlier. That same really soft, flowy material. Love the way these fit. If this is your style and the colors that you're looking for, this is a great one to try. Again, I can just see this at the beach and just all through summer events. They're gonna be so cool and flowy. These have a 27.5-inch inseam, so just know that on me, they're just a little bit long, but not too long that I couldn't make them work. Another pair of pants, these are their straight ankle crepe pants. These come in a navy, and I believe they also come in a cream color. These have a tapered fit to them, a 26.5-inch inseam, which works really well for me. Not anything I was looking for. I think these are lined as well, so they felt a little bit heavy, just wasn't so much what I was looking for the spring and summer, but I can see these being a really good pick for someone if you're in the market. I can tell they're gonna be really wrinkle resistant, so maybe a good traveling pant. And I do really like the navy, just not in the market for a pair of navy pants, so great option if you're in the market. Last item that I'm sharing is a twill jacket. It's in this burnt olive color. Love this jacket. This was the last thing I tried on, and it was probably the one that I was most excited about. My stylist actually didn't pick this out for me. I was out kind of browsing around after I'd finished trying everything on, and I was like, yep, I need to try that on. So you can see in the try on, the jeans I'm wearing in the try on are my own. Those are the Levi's wedgie fit jean. But oh my gosh, this jacket is amazing. It is heavy though. I don't see myself wearing this in the heat at the end of the summer, but I think there's definitely a place for it, and I think it's honestly something I could probably find use for all year round. But I just love this color and the gold buttons, and I think it fits so good. I wanted to mention the fit on this. The jacket is 19.5 inches from the neck or for the shoulder down to the hem, and then if it's a petite plus, it's 21.5. So either way, this is a great fit for petite. Okay, so what did I end up keeping? I ended up keeping the purple linen button-down shirt. Loved that shirt. I don't have a purple one. I ended up keeping this striped linen button down. I kept the perfect crop pants in that gorgeous, gorgeous green color. I was this close to keeping the trouser jeans. I really, really liked them, and then at the last minute I changed my mind because I just have so many pairs of jeans and I just didn't need another pair as much as it pains me, but I did this close. And if you're looking for a pair of trouser jeans, highly recommend, and let me know if you do. I kept the white short sleeve pontail sweater. Love that sweater. Really, really recommend that. That's gonna be like a staple piece for me through the summer. I kept the bottoms from that Haven linen set in that chambray blue color. Didn't love the top, but I loved the pants for the beach, for the summer, and I don't have any in that color, and I love that chambray blue color, so I kept those. And surprise, surprise, I kept the twill jacket in that gorgeous army green color. Love it so much. It was definitely the favorite piece from this collection. So it was definitely my favorite piece from this collection, but I loved everything that I ended up coming home with. I felt like I had a place. I didn't go crazy, but I kept the pieces that I felt made the most sense with what I already have in my closet. So I am gonna do a follow-up video styling all these pieces that I ended up keeping. So let me know down in the comments how often, and if you have ever shopped at Talbots, what your favorite things are to look for when you're there. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment, let me know which pieces were your favorites, and go follow me on the Like to Know page and also Instagram. I'm over there almost every day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll leave a few videos for you to check out next, and I hope you have a great week and hope to see you in the next video. Bye everybody.